should do. But when they interact together, right now, those standards don't always agree on the same defaults. This is an example of where the tests and working with other browser vendors and the web standards body is really important.
And so why don't we show a little bit more? So one of the neat things about DirectX is we've been showing it for graphics, but one of the things that it does really well is also render text. In fact, there's a separate subsystem in DirectX called DirectWrite that takes advantage of modern hardware to do really cool subpixel alignment and also to show clear type really, really well. So why don't we take a look at how that works?
Okay. You want to head over to the International Court of Justice?
Not particularly, but here we are in this nice UN org chart. And so we're going to scroll and fill the screen with a word. Just a really easy word like and. And just for fun, so you can see already, if you look carefully, you can see that the rounded corners are a little different, and that's using the subpixel work. So let's take a look, though, at using the zooming in, and you can see the curves, and you can see the real difference in the curves, that there's jaggedies on one side and really smooth grayscale anti-aliasing on the other. And so that is really a neat way to take advantage of the graphics. And again, it's because we built Internet Explorer 9's rendering engine from the ground up to work on this hardware that really has been around since Windows Vista and is very widely available on all the machines now. So let's get out of that.
Okay. Why don't we play a game?
Okay, I'm up for games.
Ready?
All right, let's play a game.
Now, this is written entirely in SVG and JavaScript, and it's kind of a fun, kind of 1979 game.
Wow, reminds me of working at Godfather's in high school.
All right, how long do you want to play for?
I'm going to put up my shields because I'm about to get blown up.
You got
there.
Shields. I'll put up my shields.
I did prepare these demos, by the way, so.
Okay, I'm going to try to fire. Aww. Whee!
No, I'm supposed to do the Wii. That was me. Okay. So, so this is a game. It's all written in SVG, and it's the same code, same markup, same script running across both of these browsers, and it shows how HTML5 can help you to relive the 1970s of video games.
This looks kind of easy for the machines. You want to go into Nebula mode?
Nebula mode. Sauce for the goose. Okay. I heard a couple chuckles. So here we are. This is showing a bunch of DX graphics running around really fast, and well, really fast. And the game still works, and you can go ahead and play. In fact, you can do all sorts of the game move around and everything. And I'm actually going to even zoom in and show you. Oops. Why don't you go ahead and zoom in? Here I am zooming in. How about zooming out? Here's the mobile version. Okay, well, you see, so what we've done there is take advantage of the graphics within the game to just update it. And these are, again, same code, same script, same markup in HTML5, just moving around the screen. And so, I hope everybody has a chance to understand and see that you'll be able to experience this with the developer preview. But all of the code that you write, because the rendering engine for IE9 is built from the ground up to take advantage of this hardware, built on the DX foundation, it will really just make the web better and faster for everybody with no changes to your code. And so with that, I want to thank you for the chance to share some of the HTML5 work. We're all in.
Thank you.
So thanks.
Okay, so you just saw how all graphics in IE9 are hardware accelerated. Rotating logos was actually a bunch of PNGs. You also saw hardware accelerated SVG. Now, just as with DOM and CSS, we are contributing tests to W3C because we really want HTML5 to work. Again, the same markup, the same script, the same CSS, just working across browsers. All right, so this is a good time to talk about number 4, the platform preview and community. Now, the platform preview is what we've been running today. It's a lightweight frame around IE's platform. And today, we're making the platform preview available for download. It includes many samples, for example, the things that we showed up here. And we are committed to update this preview approximately every 8 weeks. This is one part of a much larger change. Now, another part involves having the right channels open for developer feedback on the platform in IE9. Let's step back for a moment and look at all the changes together, because there really are a lot. You've seen the engineering work around the same markup just working in action. You see many standards on this slide, and there are more to come. You also see and can read about the engagement with standards groups and all the work that we're doing on open test suites. You'll read on the IE blog about a new community feedback program. And the platform preview builds give the developer community earlier hands-on experience with the platform. Now, let's get back to that platform preview for a moment. As I said, it's a lightweight frame around the IE platform. It's the highlighted part here, plus the dev tools that Stephen showed. And it's how we exercise the platform as we're building it. The preview is not all of IE9. There's no back button. There's no phishing protection, but it does have dev tools. So let's see them in action again. All right, so here I have the platform preview up, and here I've brought up the developer tools, and you'll see that there's a tab now for network. And I can go ahead and start capturing all the traffic. And as I go and refresh this page, you'll see this area will fill up with lots of great information and timings in order to help me understand where all the perf is going. Like, why is the page taking, like, what did I do? And you can see all this great information. Just as in IE8, you can see investigate script and CSS and HTML. And as Stephen showed, that works with SVG and the other standards we're supporting. And you can also see that in the preview, it's tightly integrated with reporting issues and all that community feedback mechanism that I talked about. All right, so that was number 4, and now we're up to number 5. HTML5 video. I want to show one more thing. Go ahead. I want to talk about one more thing. It's coming in an update to the platform preview. And so I'm going to show you an update to the platform preview. Wait for the machine to get ready. Here we go. And this is pointed at YouTube. And I'm going to go run it, and you'll see YouTube, and you'll see an HTML5 logo, and you'll see a video. Now, just to make the point, I'll right-click, and you'll see no evidence of a plugin. And I could probably view the source. I don't think I'll do that right now. And for fun, let me refresh again in case anyone missed the HTML5 logo up front. There it is, HTML5 video. OK, let me put that away for a moment. Let's make this a little bit harder. So here's a nice netbook. It's about $400, and it's running Windows 7. And it's interesting because it's got hardware for video decoding built into it. And so what I'm going to do, again, you'll notice there's a CPU meter up here, is I'm going to bring up an HTML5 video in Chrome. There we go. And this is HD encoded HTML5 video, 720p. And you'll see a couple of things. You'll see that the CPU, both cores, are totally green. They are going all out trying to decode this HD encoded 720p video. And you'll see that there's a lot of frame dropping, which is unfortunate if you're actually trying to enjoy the video. Let me put that away. Whoa, let me put that away. And let the CPU settle down. And let me bring that up in IE9. And you'll see the same video, the same markup, all the same things. HD encoded video playing. You see that the CPU still has lots more capacity, so I can go into Outlook and delete some mail. And none of the frames are dropping. And so it's the same markup, and it's just working. There's actually one difference I want to point out, and that's in the scroll bar. If you look over here on the right, you'll see the scroll bar shows that there's some more stuff in the document. You'll see over here, there's another. So that's kind of cool. I'm not really sure when I'd watch 2 of these at the same time, quite like this, but maybe I'm giving away a little bit too much for the next demo. I want to show one last thing. I want to show one last demo to tie together what we've seen so far today.